Hey guys, so this is my review for NXT Takeover. Now, let me put this out here once again. I do not watch the indies, so if my opinion offends someone because they like this person because of their stuff in the indies, just know I don't watch them, never have, never will. Okay? But this was a very great show. This was, in my opinion, the best NXT Takeover that they've had. I will admit that I'm a person that only watched NXT 2010, and that's because the Bellas were on it. And I only really paid attention to the women's matches. After that, I like a few of them and I'll get into that later. But I only really paid attention to the women's matches. So I'm not really all that into NXT like everyone else. I only like a few things about it. So let's get into it. First match was Ethan. I was Ethan versus Adam versus Roche, versus Lars versus Velveteen versus Killian. Ladder match for the first ever NXT North American champion. So this match was really great. I feel like this was a great opener. I feel like it was hard to follow. A lot of stuff happened in this match. I'm just gonna point out some stuff that I like specifically. Lars tosses the ladder onto everyone, literally just picks it up and tosses it like it was nothing. That was awesome. Killian backdrops Roche into the ladder. That was really good. Adam, I felt like put a fucking Dolph Ziggler on all the competitors, only 10 times better. He was just super kicking everyone, and it was awesome. I love that. Velveteen drops multiple elbows. I feel like Patrick is really coming into his own. I like Patrick's character and his wrestling style. I love it. WWE, you did a good job with Patrick. Did a real good job. Ethan power bombs Velveteen off of the ladder onto a ladder. That was really awesome. Killian does the Vader bomb with Adam and the Vader bomb, and then he does it on the ladder, but the ladder's on Ethan. So all that shit just pretty much pummels to tumbles, and it's freaking awesome. Roche does a moonsault onto everyone after being pushed off of the ladder. Now, people love to say Charlotte has the best moonsault. That was one of the best moonsaults I've ever seen. It really, really was. He connected everything. That was amazing. Velveteen does a fireman's carry to Roche off the top turnbuckle onto the ladder. Lars drops Ethan onto Velveteen onto a ladder, and the ladder snaps. Killian power bombs Adam onto Roche onto a ladder, and that ladder snaps. There was a lot of ladder snapping in this match. All 6 competitors are at the top of the ladders, are at the top of 3 ladders fighting. It's really funny and hilarious. Roche did a fucking awesome jumping neck breaker off the ladder onto Velveteen. And Velveteen still over his motherfucking life. I thought he was dead after that. Like, really? That's what we do? Really? Adam pushes Roche off the ladder onto the ropes, and Adam is the first ever North American champion in NXT. And I like Adam Cole. So, I feel like he can easily do 2 feuds just from this match. He could easily do Velveteen, and he could easily do Roche. I feel like those 2 feuds would be amazing. But I love this match. This match was really great. Good job, all you guys. Alright. Second match was Shayna versus Ember versus was Shayna versus Ember for the NXT Women's Championship. Excuse me, sorry. Um, Ember got a live music performance for her entrance. That was really cool. Ronda's there to support Shayna. The match, in my opinion, started off really slow, but it's sped up. It's sped up. Ember does Shayna's move on Shayna with the arm thing, and Shayna then decides to pop her arm back into place by slamming it into the ring post. I have a high tolerance for pain. I do. But Shayna, bitch, utmost respect, cause no. Nah, I can't do that. Nope. Ember does the eclipse on the outside onto Shayna. That was amazing. Her timing, her placing, that was awesome. And Shayna showed it like a champ too. That was great. Shayna hits Shayna with submissions, and then Ember powerbombed Shayna while she has her arm in a submission. That was really cool. Very similar to when Charlotte did it to Nikki on the match that Nikki became the longest reigning Divas champion in history. Very similar to that. I like that. I like that type of spot. Shayna counters the eclipse with the clutch, and Ember's out. She's out, and she taps. And Shayna is the new NXT Women's Champion. I think, and Shayna celebrates with Ronda and her other friend. And I think that Ember is going to go up to the main roster. And let me just go on a little rant. Y'all cannot want it both ways, okay? Y'all can't want for Ember to, be given her have a chance to be given her full potential and, show what she's capable of, but then want her to stay in NXT because you don't like Shayna. Like, that's stupid. Because when you think about it, she's done everything she could do in NXT with the current women. She's feuded with, or at least had matches with, all the jobbers. She's feuded with Nikki Cross. She's feuded with Asuka. She's feuded with the Iconic Duo. She's feuded with Shayna. It's now time for her to go up to the main roster and show what she's capable of there. And if the rumors are true about women tag titles, I feel like her and Naomi would be perfect together. That's a perfect way to help show off her athleticism and give her a great run her first year on the main roster. That would be awesome. And also, WWE is notorious, especially when it comes to women, of having a heel champion and having them feud with a few baby faces before they finally meet their comeuppance. Perfect example is Nikki and what's that child's name? Good Lord, AJ. Okay, AJ beat everyone there was to beat, other than probably two people that should have gotten a chance to beat her and didn't. And she finally got her comeuppance in a newcomer in Paige. That was perfect. Because a heel champion always is unbeatable until they meet their maker. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they could easily do that with Shayna. Where Shayna has, a couple face challengers. And, she's thinking she's the shit and all this stuff. And then she comes across a person that, can beat her and can show her what's up. And that person becomes the new NXT Women's Champion. And in the rematch, that person can show, like, bitch, I'm not a fluke. I can really beat you. And now it's my time for the women's division. And to show the women's division what I'm capable of. You know what I'm saying? Perfect example of that is Charlotte. We knew that Nikki was going to break the record. We knew that. Okay, I was excited for it, but we knew that. So Night of Champions, that was Charlotte's chance to show I'm ready to become champion. Then at Hell in a Cell, she was ready to show I'm not a fluke, and it's my time to show what I'm capable of on the main roster, you know? And they could easily do that with with Shayna. Build a few women up to face her, and then build one woman up to beat her. And I feel like that one woman that should beat her is Candice LeRae. And if y'all don't know who that is, she was big in the indies, and she's also Johnny Gargano's wife. So they could easily have her do that. But that's what I see happening. And I wish that people would stop hiding behind the thing of, and I wish that people would stop saying, oh, we want all women to succeed, blah, 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 but then bash someone that isn't, that you don't like, but want all women to succeed. In my opinion, this is perfect for everyone. Ember moves up and shows a lot of potential on the main roster. Shayna's built as a dominant champion. You have baby faces that are getting built up, and then you have a challenger that can knock her off. What's the issue? The only issue is y'all don't like Shayna. Just say that instead of hiding behind this dumbass notation of, oh, I want Ember to stay down there because she didn't do much as champion. There wasn't nothing for her to do as champion because she did everything before she was champion. Like, please stop with that. But I felt like it was a really good match. I felt like Ember's gonna move up, and I feel like they're gonna do a good job of building Shayna and the division. They just have to do it right. So I was happy with this match. Alright, third match is Authors of Pain versus Roderick and Pete versus the Undisputed Era. NXT tag titles for the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic Finals. Adam is sent through a table, so he's pretty much out the whole damn match. They're really selling his injury and the fact that he competed in the ladder match literally 2 matches before this one. Roderick does a cool side slam on one of the Authors of Pain, and if you see how small he is, the fact that he's able to do that, freaking awesome, because, that dude. And then, I think it was Kyle. I don't know if it was Kyle or if it was Roderick. It was one of them two morons. One of them does a double submission. One is with the arm, kind of like what Shayna did. And the other one is with, I think it was one of the Authors of Pain's legs. And the other Author of Pain power bombs Pete onto everyone. So everyone's broken up and everyone's hurting, right? And then it's Pete. Pete's just going on a rampage, right? And Pete does a cool suplex on Kyle, and then Roderick turns on Pete, lays Kyle on top of Pete, and the Undisputed Era wins. And Roderick in the Undisputed Era is looking like, what the shit? And Roderick comes up to Adam, and Adam's like, what the hell? Hold on. And so funny. Roderick slides the little armband off of Adam onto his arm, and Roderick and Adam's faces are just like, it's so hilarious. I loved it. But yeah, Roderick turned heel, and he is now part of the Undisputed Era. So this should be interesting. And yeah, it should be real interesting. I wish that the match was longer. I do. But I guess they had to make some time for Johnny Gargano and Tosamu Ciampa and Aleister Black versus Sin, because them 2 matches were long as fuck. But I feel like this match served its purpose, and for the time that it got, it was really, really good. Fourth match was Aleister Black versus Sin for the NXT title. This match was really awesome. Zelina got involved a lot. She did a lot of head scissors, a lot of Hurricane Ranas to Aleister. You know, she was in there like swimwear. She was giving it to him. I loved it. First she decided to head scissor him onto steel steps. Okay? Then Sin does a springboard off the top rope but gets caught with the big ass boot. My god, that thing was vicious. Sin does the moonsault onto Aleister. So basically what happened was Sin did a moonsault. He noticed right at the end that he moved, so he landed on his feet. Then he moonsaulted again and connected. That was awesome. I love that. I want to see like Charlotte or someone else do that. Then both hit high kicks to the back of the head. It was like, you know how some people in gymnastics do like the thing where they can lift their leg up like this? Yeah, they both did kicks like that at the same time to the back of each other's head. That was really cool. Then Sin hits a corkscrew on the outside. Another Hurricane Rana to Aleister by Zelina when she tried to distract him. When she tried to distract the ref with the belt. Aleister hits his signature kick, but Zelina puts Sin's leg on the rope. Aleister kicks out of a huge DDT. Zelina does a crossbody and wants to land on Aleister, but Aleister moves out the way and Sin catches her. Aleister hits his kick. Aleister Black is a new NXT champion. This match was awesome. I love this match. This match was really, really good. I feel like it's the right time to pull the trigger. I feel like it's time for Sin and Zelina to come up. I hope they come up to SmackDown because I want them to feud with Lana and Rusev. To be honest, I feel like that would be an interesting feud. I feel like, yeah, this would be really good. I feel like we need someone like him on SmackDown, especially considering that the last call-ups were really kind of, you know, they all really went to Raw. So now it's SmackDown's turn to get a lot of the big stars. Like, please, thank you. But that was an amazing match. I really loved it. And sorry about my hiccups and my stuttering, y'all. I'm tired of shit. And as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to bed. Because I got 7 hours of wrestling to watch tomorrow. Because it's WrestleMania. Okay. And then, last match. Tasamo versus Johnny. Unsequenced match. And if Johnny loses, he will be banned from NXT. If he wins, he's reinstated into NXT. This match had a bunch of crazy shit, and I only wrote down a few things because holy shit, this match, goddamn. This was the perfect main event. I would have loved to have seen Aleister in the main event, but this was perfect, especially because I think Aleister and Sin is probably going to main event the next Takeover. But this was perfect. A big thing was Tasamo hit suplex Johnny on the floor off the announce table. That was fucking insane. Now this one, I wanted to go to a damn chiropractor because this next one I'm about to say, I would kill somebody if they ever did this to me. Johnny hits Tasamo with the powerbomb onto concrete. Now, I understand you beefing and all that, but nigga, that's concrete. Like, holy shit. I can't. That makes my back hurt. And I'm a good 10 feet away from my damn TV. And that made my back hurt. That's horrible. That means that he did it awesomely. But it's still horrible. I would never want that to happen to me. No, thank you. Lord have mercy. Testamo hits Johnny with the chair, and then, in my opinion, does a code breaker to the back. I don't know what that move is called, but that's what it looked like to me. That was really cool. Johnny launches Testamo into a spurned turnbuckle. What he did was he slingshotted himself onto Johnny, and then he put him on his shoulders, and then he slingshotted Johnny into the turnbuckle. That was awesome. That was really cool. I like that. Testamo hits the code breaker to the back off of the top rope, and Johnny kicks out. I honestly thought Johnny was gonna lose at that time. I was just like, nigga, you're done. You're done. Like, how in the hell do you get up from that? Like, that's crazy. And I'm a person that always feels like a lot of the indie guys sometimes don't really sell. They were selling in this match. I appreciate this match and the Sin match and Alistair match. They were selling their fucking asses off in both those matches, and I appreciate it. Because one of my biggest stripes with the people from the indies that are in WWE is they don't sell. That's a big gripe of mine. But all I saw this whole night was selling and storytelling, and I loved it. Because you can have the best 10-star match ever, but if there's no story to it, if there's no storytelling in the match, I could give less of a shit. So I appreciate NXT and Triple H and the superstars involved doing that. And that's probably the only time and the last time I'll say that. So, yeah. And then Johnny kind of like shows compassion to him, but then Testamo wants to hit him with the brace, and Johnny's like, fuck out of here. And he goes into like his signature submission, but then he's like, you know what, fuck this shit. He goes into an STF. He takes the knee brace, puts it to his face, and leans him back, and Testamo's like, you know what, nope. And he taps out, and I'm like, yeah, you can dish it, but you can't take it. Ha, ha. You're done. But Testamo taps, and Johnny's back in NXT. And then Candice, the one that I was talking about earlier that I feel like should dethrone Shayna, she came out and celebrated. The match was freaking awesome. This was an amazing main event. I don't feel like this was the best takeover, but I feel like it was definitely top 3. Definitely top 3. I feel like some of the matches were the best takeover matches in history, but not the best takeover overall. This is just my opinion, though. But this was a good show, and I'm about to go to sleep because I need all the sleep I can get because I got 7 hours of wrestling to watch. Not complaining, but goddamn WWE, y'all are wearing a bitch out this week. So, see you guys in the next one. Bye.